Good morning and welcome back to Blue Devil News. As always, I'm Sean Strain.
And I'm Morgan Sutton.
And for lunch today, we have pepperoni pizza or teriyaki dippers.
And today is game day, you guys. We have another away game at McGavock. Fortunately, it's not as far as Nolensville. Nolensville is 45 minutes, but McGavock's only 30, so be there and be loud, and the theme is camo.
And speaking of football in general, this Sunday, the NFL is back. Regular season starts again, and you'll hear our cast predictions later on in the show. College
application week is September 15th through the 19th for all seniors. Certain colleges will be here on certain dates to give you more information if you're interested.
You can expect to see colleges like Tennessee Tech, MTSU, University of Mississippi, and T.N. Martin.
The last day to register for the October 18th ACT is September 12th, so go ahead and register, you guys, if you're interested in taking that on a Saturday.
And this just in, newly announced from Wilson County itself, schools are expected to now have to partake in gun safety courses for all grades. Grades K through 2 is supposed to be watching videos, while the rest of the grades will have a more hands-on approach. Morgan, how do we feel about this?
I think this is a really good idea because not everybody understands like the measures and the procedures. Like when it comes down to guns, like some people might take it as a joke, but not understand like the repercussions of it or anything like that. Like say if an elementary school kid brought a gun to school and he just doesn't understand what it is, and he just like shoots people, he's not gonna understand that. So I think this is a really good approach because this is really important because that's costing you your life basically.
Gun safety is very important, and we think it's a really good law they implemented. And with that, we take you to the weather.
Welcome back, LHS. I'm Nevaeh. I'm substituting for Blake Miller for the weather. So today, the high will have a 94 and a low of 64, along with scattered thunderstorms. And then this weekend, we will have an average of 75 with a low chance of rain. Thank you for tuning in, LHS. We'll see you right back here again on Tuesday.
Good morning, News. It's your host, Caden, and I'm here with Rel. We're finna give you some information on sports. Today we play McGavock in football. Make sure you be there at the game. They're 1-1 right now. Last week they played Stewart's Creek High School. They actually lost 35-14 to Stewart's Creek.
We got a cross-country meeting at Hermitage at 8 o'clock, so be there.
And also keep your eyes out for number 9 on the field. Last week's game, he had 8 tackles. 5 tackles for loss and 2 sacks. He's the defensive leader, Jordan Stafford. He was a player of the week. He was nominated. We're going to get an interview with him soon. We have some good college football games going on this weekend. Make sure you tune in to the games that's going on. This Saturday at 2:30, Ole Miss and Kentucky play. That'll be a great game to watch. Tennessee is also playing ETSU this year. They may beat them. You know, they got a shot. I believe in them. South Carolina is playing South Carolina State. That'll be a good game. Michigan is playing Oklahoma. Michigan is number 15, and Oklahoma is number 18 ranked. That game is playing this Saturday at 6:30. Make sure you tune in and watch that. And that's it with the sports. We catch y'all next week.
Oh, hey guys. Welcome to BDN. Just doing something real quick. But while I got y'all here, let me tell y'all the joke of the day. What do you call a Jedi's favorite car? I'll give y'all something to think. The answer is a toy Yoda. See what I did there?
Back at LHS today, we're going to be asking the fun fact of the day. Aside from humans, what are the most dangerous creatures on Earth? Crocodiles, snakes, sharks, or mosquitoes?
Crocodiles.
Everyone was saying crocodiles, but it's actually D, mosquitoes. They spread disease and cause between 750,000 to 1 million fatalities a year.
That's crazy.
I know, I wasn't expecting that.
No.
I'm scared of mosquitoes now.
I don't like that.
Yeah, no.
Hello, LHS, and as you know, this Sunday marks the return of the NFL. Now, we did have our Dallas Cowboys and Eagles game yesterday, but none of that matters right now. What matters right now is the games coming up this Sunday. With an electric start to the season coming up, let's ask our Blue Devil News castmates what they think the predictions will be like this season. So as my co-host, who do we believe is going to have the best start to the season?
The best start to the season?
Best start to the season. Now, Morgan, who do we feel is going to have the best start of the season?
I think the Colts are going to have a good start to the season. Yeah. I mean, obviously, Sean's not going to know because he's a Steelers fan, so.
Well, will Daniel Jones impress the Colts this season? I don't think so. Let's ask more of our Blue Devil News castmates. All right, Mr. Dowdy, who do we think is going to have the most electric start to week 1?
I'm going to have to probably say the Steelers.
The Steelers? Is just because I'm wearing the hat?
That's exactly why.
Okay. Well, we love rooting for the Steelers. Let's ask the rest of our Blue Devil castmates. All right, as our editors of Blue Devil News, who do you think is going to have the most electric start to week 1?
Saints.
The Saints. The New Orleans Saints.
Indeed.
Spencer Rattler.
With Spencer Rattler.
He's tough.
All right. Well, that's a unique thing to come from a guy in the Titans jersey. How do we feel about the Titans this year?
We're going to go undefeated, win the Super Bowl, Cam Ward MVP.
Very vivid imagination from our editors. Thank y'all for your time. All right. Who do we think is going to have the most electric start to week 1 this season?
The most electrifying start, I think I'm going to go with the Dallas Cowboys for sure.
Dallas Cowboys.
For sure.
All right. How do we feel like Dak Prescott's going to do?
I feel like he's going to do okay. I really feel like George Pickens is going to have a good game, so we're going to see.
I hope and pray for the Eagles that George Pickens has a good game. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to our cast predictions. We're so excited for the NFL to come back this season, and we'll catch you later.
Hello, LHS. My name is Jaden Anderson, and I'm here to give y'all the Teacher of the Week. Today we're here with
Elizabeth Dial.
Now, Ms. Dial, first off, thank you for joining us here today.
You're welcome. Glad to be here.
Thank you. Now, first off, can you give us what you teach here at LHS and how long you've been teaching here?
I've been teaching at LHS for 7 years. This year I'm teaching all Algebra 2. I've taught Algebra 1, Geometry for 1 semester, and Algebra 2 throughout the 7 years.
That was one of me. Great teacher, by the way. What do you hope your students gain besides academics from your teaching?
Knowing that I and the other teachers here at LHS care about them and want to see them be successful. Knowing also that they can work through difficult problems, work through difficult things in life, and be successful, even if it's not their favorite thing to do, just to have that grit, determination, and to keep going.
Thank you. What's your most rewarding part of being a teacher here?
When I have a student who tells me that they've struggled with math, but they finally get it, that they understood what was going on, and are able to make the connections that they've struggled to make in the past.
Whenever you were a student, did you go here to LHS actually?
No, I didn't. I did go to an LCHS in Lincoln County.
Okay, well, that brings me back to my question. What was your favorite teacher when you were in high school?
So I really enjoyed our drama teacher, band. That was always a good time. Enjoyed my math classes and those teachers. The Spanish teacher left a lasting impression.
Spanish teachers are pretty cool. What do you find the most engaging about teaching students here?
Ooh. When they give feedback and they ask questions and are tracking along and participating as we go through the class, I really enjoy engagement.
Just giving you their attention.
Yes.
That they get that. What's a fact about you that students may not know?
One of my early jobs in high school, I was a DJ at a radio station.
DJ? Like a waka waka waka.
I mean, yeah, all 5 people that were listening, small town radio station.
Hey. Now, if you weren't a teacher in LHS, what do you think your job would be?
Well, my degree was originally in computer information systems, and I was a programmer for a while. I've always enjoyed medical side of stuff, so maybe a nurse in a different lifetime.
Do you have any hobbies or things you just do outside of school?
So I love to bake cakes. I love eating cake as well. But I love to bake cakes and decorate cakes. Crocheting. It's been a long time since I've done cross stitch, just because usually those are projects and it takes lots of intention and time.
What is cross stitching?
I go from a pattern. I don't create it myself, but where you have a gridded
Kind of format?
Yeah, it's a gridded material, and you go from one corner to the other and
Kind of make something.
and
through
makes
that.
an X across it.
Okay. And to all of our students watching us, what's some advice you would get them in school and whenever they graduate?
Try new things. Once you've been in a career, once you've worked in a job, if that's not for you, it's okay. Find something else you're interested in. Yes, it may take some work. It may take going back to school, getting some training, whatever, but don't give up on yourself. If you don't like where you are, find something new and something different to do.
Thank you for joining us here at BDN for our Teacher of the Week. We really appreciate it, and we hope all y'all have a great day.
Thank you guys so much for watching the last and final episode of this week. I'm so glad this week is finally over. It felt like forever, probably because we didn't have school on Monday, but that's okay.
I don't think that's how it works. So I feel like a shorter week would have shorter time.
Oh no, it was a long week.
Well, long week for some, short week for others. We hope to see you all at the football game tonight. As always, I'm Sean Strain.
And I'm Morgan Sutton.
And this has been the news to you.
From the Live and Play.
Catch you later, LHS.